Miele Compact Laundry is designed to be the best, with unique features to wash and dry more effectively than any other brand on the market. Their recent redesign has made Miele even better, but it may not be the best anymore. In this video, you'll learn the pros and cons of buying Miele Compact Laundry, plus I'll include comparisons to their main competitor Bosch and Profile's new Ultrafast Combo, the newest and most publicized machine on the market. Let's get started. Miele differentiates themselves with their honeycomb drum. It doesn't seem significant, but on the washer, the clothes glide on a sheet of water instead of touching the sides. It also prevents zippers and buttons from catching, fraying, and tearing the fabric. Dryer uses a 110-volt heat pump. They're more efficient than traditional drying elements by employing a compressor and heat exchanger to recirculate and reuse air. Heat pumps are better for your clothes because they dry at lower temperatures and use less energy. While it's true you can plug the washer and dryer in a 110 outlet, they both use 15 amps, so you can't plug them into a 20 amp receptacle, but they have an adapter to plug them both into a 240 volt. That's the same outlet you probably have now for the dryer. And you may think a 110 volt is slower than a 220, but in our tests, Miele dried at the same time as the Bosch 220 volt because Miele features mineral sensors to adjust time and temperature based on your mineral content of your water. We tested Miele and Bosch with the same GE washer for these results, but Miele will be even faster because of the 1600 RPM spin speed of the washer, which is the fastest in the industry, better than the 1200 RPM average. The clothes are much drier after a wash cycle than any other brand, so drying won't be a problem. The units are compact, great for closets, and fit even your standard 24-inch kitchen cabinets. You can really place them anywhere you have water and power because you don't need to run a vent. Now let's look at the updated washer models. Washers now all have steam, which is great for loosening tough stains like wine, grass, or blood. It's the only compact washer with a caplet dispenser, and every machine has Wi-Fi so you can see time remaining, start or stop, or get a push notification when the cycle is over in the Miele at Home app. That's what you'll get in their WXD 160 WCS base model for $14.99. The next better model, the WXF 660 WCS at $17.49, has Miele's automatic dispenser, the twin dose, releasing the right amount of detergent and bleach at the right time. Many full-size machines like LG and GE offer an auto dispenser. It's important because many people add too much detergent. The excess suds stay in the machine, leading to an expensive future service call. The dispenser holds up to 27 loads, so you don't have to keep reloading. But the downside of the Miele auto dispenser is using their detergent exclusively, unlike the other brands. But you can always use the regular detergent in the top dispenser. There are a few new cycles for baby clothes, quick wash, outerwear, wrinkle-free linens, and self-cleaning. The next better model is the WXI 860 WCS at $20.99 with Miele's quick intense wash with two pumps to completely saturate your clothes and wash faster. You also have a single wash cycle as well. The best is the WXR 860 at $24.49 with its M Touch panel to easily scroll the many cycles and options along with the auto clean setting for the dispenser. Like the washers, Miele dryers also feature Wi-Fi and anti-crease feature that I wish I had on my dryer. You can also add special fragrances with their fragrance dose dispenser. They're customized from France, no less. You can also pause the dryer to add an item of clothing. The dryer drum also reverses, so your clothes and especially bed sheets are not knotted and half dried like my dryer. The base model, the TXD 160 WP, sells for $15.99. For $200 more, you have steam in the TXI 860 WP to refresh that shirt and pants before you go out for the evening. The basket for shoes and sneakers is a good idea rather than hearing them bang against the drum all cycle. The best dryer, the WXI 860 WCS, features the same iPhone-like controls to scroll the cycles and option for $24.49. The advantage to a Miele is its small size, can be placed anywhere. However, the internal capacity is about half of the regular front load. So for a large family, it may not be your best choice. The starting price is $28.99 for the pair, while the full-size unit on sale are far less than $1,500 for the pair. But Miele does have better features like a better drum, higher spin, and over-design at a smaller footprint. Service is another consideration, as it is with any specialty brand or product. Miele's first year service is 8.5% based on 35,000 service calls logged by our service department just last year, less than the industry average at 9.5%. But you might want to check service carefully before you buy Miele or any other brand for that matter. Honeycomb washer with 1600 RPM spin, twin dispenser, and other features, plus the 110 volt heat pump with the mineral sensors is the best, or now one of the best. For once, Miele as a competitor is innovative. GE introduced this new larger heat pump combination washer and dryer. You may not think of a unit this size to be a competitor to Miele. However, like Miele, it is 110 volt, so the Ultrafast can be placed anywhere. But it's an interesting comparison. The larger, more convenient profile, you put the clothes in dirty and they come out clean and dry, versus the Miele with the honeycomb drum, better spin speed, and more features that thoroughly wash yet be gentle on your clothes. You'll see this comparison in greater detail in future videos. For compact washers and dryers, you can't mention Miele without considering Bosch. Miele is the best for features, again with the drum, better cycle, steam, better RPM spin, and auto dispenser, yet Bosch is one of the most reliable appliances, requiring service just 2.5% of the time in the first year versus 8.5% for the Miele. To watch that video, click here, and thanks for watching.